Hey, what's going on? Well, it's almost 1 o'clock in the morning here on a Saturday, and I think today's what, the 13th of June? Yeah, okay. Now it's the 13th anyway, since it's after midnight. So I just thought I'd just do a vlog for you. I'm just sitting here in the Oval Office just getting some things done. I don't know, it seems like that ever since this whole COVID-19 situation came about and I've started doing my radio work from home and everything else, I've kind of gone back to my old ways of staying up late at night, which I used to do a long time ago, and I've kind of gotten back in that habit again. But anyway, I was just here and I thought I would go ahead and just record a quick video for you and just kind of update you on some things that are going on and you know, some things that I've been thinking about as far as our mobile DJ business. Now, first of all, I've not really been you know, putting a whole lot of video on this particular YouTube channel, which I want to start doing again. I want to start doing vlogs, and then got weddings resuming next month, so hopefully we'll start seeing more gig logs here before too long. I also got a wedding show coming up next month too, so we'll be talking more about that. But you know, this whole COVID-19 situation just really has affected us all, and you know, what I decided to do is I decided to stay busy during this entire time. Now, my hours have been reduced at the radio station. I'm working from home and you know, just doing morning news from home, so that's what I've been doing there. So I haven't even been to the radio station about 3 months now. So yeah, you know, it's a good thing is with today's technology, I can do a lot of my stuff from here, and that's what I've been doing. But when it comes to our mobile DJ business, you know, we've not been doing a whole lot of gigs, and so what I've been doing, and I mentioned this in another video about a month or so ago, is I've been concentrating on my other YouTube channel. It's called the SNDJ Productions YouTube channel, and I want you guys to go check that out and go ahead and subscribe to it. I don't have many subscribers right now. I think I had 6 subscribers last time I checked. But anyway, I've been doing a weekly top 10 countdown show there. And I'll count down, you know, songs like the, you know, the songs from the 70s, 80s, you know, top 10 requests that we've got at SNDJ Entertainment. But I do a new one each week, so make sure you check that out if you haven't already. And be sure to subscribe to that channel if you haven't already. And also, you know, I did a wedding a couple weeks ago, as you know, you probably saw that gig log, and that was a lot of fun. I was really glad that we were able to still have that particular wedding. But like a lot of you guys, I've had a lot of them that have had to be postponed. And, you know, I've seen a lot of questions from DJs, you know, asking, you know, what do you do as far as postponements and cancellations, and how do you handle that? I mean, I've heard a lot of, you know, DJs say that, you know, they don't know what to do when a client asks for, you know, their deposit back. If, you know, what's the situation? How does all this work? And I'm not a lawyer, okay, so it's different in every state, but I can tell you what I've done as far as that goes, and this is really what's helped out with my clients. For most of my brides that have, you know, they've been impacted, I've basically just let them, you know, move their date to another date, and any money that they paid, whether it's a full balance they've already paid off or if it's just their retainer fee, what I'm doing is I'm just moving it to that new date for them. And basically what I do with that is I tell them that they get to still keep their same rate, their same discount, their same package. I mean, everything stays the same as it was when they originally signed the contract. The only difference is we just you know, we just make sure that that they sign a new contract with a new date. So really the only thing that changes is the date. Now, in the event that we have a situation where, like, let's say, you know, a bride decides to reschedule a date and I'm already booked, well, then she gets her retainer fee back for that. You know, that's just, you know, just the nature of it, and I think that's the only fair thing to do. But any other case, what we'll do is we'll go ahead and we'll just you know, move their retainer fee to a new date, and that's how I've been handling that, and it's worked out really well. I've had so many brides and grooms, you know, tell me that they were so glad that I was able to work with them with that, and they were able to move their date, reschedule their date, and all that good stuff, and you know, it just really makes things a whole lot easier. And when I started thinking about that, I started thinking about, you know, this whole COVID-19 situation. It's really been, you know, stressful for everybody, not just us, and not just everybody else in the wedding industry. It's also been stressful for our brides too. You got to think about this for a second. You know, they've been planning their wedding for a while, and the last thing they want to have to do is reschedule and, you know, have their friends and family have to make other travel arrangements and, you know, all this other stuff. I mean, there's you know, it's really stressful on them too. So what I've been trying to do is try to make it, you know, less stressful for them. I mean, yeah, you know, it's stressful for us having to lose gigs, but again, you know, we got to put ourselves in our bride and groom's shoes too. You know, think about all that they're having to lose. So, you know, it just kind of works out better when you kind of approach it that way. You know, I know a lot of guys will look at their contract and say, oh, yeah, you know, my contract says this and that, and, you know, and we need to do this and that, and, you know, all this other stuff. Well, just kind of take a step back, just kind of put yourself in your bride and groom's shoes, and just kind of think of it from their point of view too. You know, like I said, this whole COVID-19 situation has been, you know, pretty bad for everybody. You know, it's been rough for everybody. Everybody's been affected by it in one form or another. And like I said, we're going to start having weddings again next month. Actually, my first wedding in July will be coming up on July 18th, and that's actually a rescheduled wedding for March. So that'll be good to do that. And right now, as of right now anyway, I've got a pretty busy fall, but we'll have to wait to see how that goes. Depending on how this whole COVID-19 situation goes. Actually, this whole COVID-19 situation has actually gone longer than I ever thought it would go, but we'll just have to wait and see. It's really a day-by-day situation when you think about that. So let's make sure, that we just take it one step at a time, and we're going to get through it. I've said this before. We're going to get through it. We just don't know when. But it's just a storm. We just have to battle it and just make the best of it. And that's the way I've been looking at this. And I have tried to think about some positive things as far as this goes. And you're thinking, okay, well, how can you be positive with a COVID-19 situation? Losing gigs and all that kind of stuff. Well, I can be positive about it, and I can tell you why. Okay. The one positive thing that I can think of about this whole COVID-19 situation is it's really got a lot of us thinking about, using hand sanitizer and, cleaning and all that kind of stuff, which I don't think is a bad thing. If nothing else comes out of this COVID-19 situation, it's made us more aware of germs, because when you think about it, COVID-19 is not the only thing you can catch. There are germs all over the place. So really, if you get in the habit of using a hand sanitizer on a regular basis, even after this whole COVID-19 situation is done and buried and all that stuff, well, that's still a good thing. You may be preventing yourself from catching some other type of germs or something like that. So I don't really consider that a bad thing. I just think that it may have just taken the COVID-19 situation to get us in that habit. But I've gotten in the habit where I use hand sanitizer a lot more. Now, before COVID-19, I really didn't. I just really didn't think about it like a lot of people do. But I'm a lot more conscious about it now, especially being a type 2 diabetic. I have to be. So anyway, that's where I'm going to leave this, and I've got some more things I want to talk to you guys about. Maybe start doing some more vlogs later on this week. But again, go check out the top 10 countdown. I think you guys will really like that. And I may even do a live video here before too long. I don't know yet. I'm thinking about doing something like a question and answer session, maybe for brides and grooms as things start to open back up. So anyway, let's keep our chins up. We're going to get through this, okay? Everything's going to be great. I know that some states are starting to open back up like they are here in Florida. I know some are still on restrictive lockdowns, but whatever the situation may be, we're going to get through it. We're going to survive it, and we just need to keep our chin up and just think positive. That's the best thing to do. And I would take this time to learn new things. Look at YouTube videos. Maybe go back and look at some of the old Boba Beat Las Vegas videos and watch some seminars, and try to do what you can to improve your business right now. That's about the best thing that you can do. Where you'll have gigs. That's really a positive thing. So anyway, that's where we're going to leave this. I'm going to go ahead and get this video uploaded, and I think I'm going to try to get some sleep. So until next time, practice and enjoy.